Whew. Okay guys, this is a really difficult video for me to make, but I need to address it. I'm sure, let me fix the lighting. Alright, there we go. Okay, so unlike some people, I'm not going to put any ads on this video. I'm also going to try and make this video short because it's very difficult for me. Because I did get kind of close to this person. I don't know if you guys remember the girl, her name was Arlee, and she was the one who went to Social Repose's house for the glass of milk situation. I don't know if you guys know about that. I'll give you a little bit of backstory. This is really hard for me to talk about, and if any ads do end up showing up in this video, please let me know so I can take them off. Or actually, I'm kind of undecided on if I do want to put ads on, and maybe use some of the revenue from it to send to her family, which I have already asked her family. I've asked her close friends and stuff if they need anything to let me know. So I actually did talk to her friend about that. So if I do decide to put ads on here, then trust me, the money is going to, and I've never lied to you guys before, I'll make sure it goes to her family. It probably will only be a couple dollars anyways, but still, that's what I want to do, if I do decide to do that. Arlee, otherwise known as Gnarlyverse, passed away recently. And I want to talk about this because a lot of people on the internet, after that happened, started to call her crazy, a psycho, all of this other really mean stuff. She had a really hard time after that. But not only that, nobody actually knew Arlee. Nobody knew her. And I can tell you now, she ended up becoming a Patreon of mine. And I was a Patreon of hers. And we had similar outlooks on like the Onision thing and stuff like that. Arlee took her life. Okay. Arlee ended up taking her life. And she is dead now. The whole situation of how it went down is so disgusting to me. Because this is not something that she did on her own. There was a friend of hers that helped her kill herself. Okay? I'm not going to tell anybody how she did it. At least not right now. Maybe in the future, when her family is done coping, then I can make another video about it. But until then, I'm not going to release how it happened. Arlee had a lot of mental health issues, and anybody who would help somebody commit suicide is fucking evil, okay? Apparently she had been planning this for a month. She reminded me so much of myself with the issues that she did have. She was a very kind-hearted person. I did get to know her a little bit after I made a video sticking up for her. I think a while ago, or I made a post or something, and when she became my Patreon, like, we talked a little bit through that, and we just kind of started talking, and now I'm upset because she's always had a hard life. I'm not going to get into her personal history, at least not in this video, okay? At least not in this video. If you want to subscribe, like, because it might be in the future, I might make another video on it. Somebody had the balls to comment when somebody commented on Social Repose Richie's video and said, Nobody cares that she's dead. She was a psychopath. When I saw that comment, and I'm going to show you guys that comment because I 100% want all of you to let her know what it feels like to be cyberbullied. Please. Because you know what? What she said was that, let me find it. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, he's still playing ads on the video. I said, fuck you for monetizing this piece of shit. She's dead and I wonder how much money you made off her death. Because I know that he's not the type of person to use the money that he made off of it to send to her family or do something productive. If I end up monetizing this, I will do something productive with it and I will show receipts. Okay? I promise. I promise that. Okay? But somebody had the balls to say, her name's Beckett Ann, nobody cares that she's dead. LOL. She was a psycho. And my response to that was, I care she was my friend and she was sick, and I hope to God that nobody says that about you when you die. I'm having such a hard time even like talking about this. Her channel was Gnarlyverse. I'm sure you guys could find it. He handled the situation completely wrong. The way that he did things. This girl traveled so far because he made a video saying, if you can find my house, I'll give you a glass of milk. He didn't say just kidding. He needs to realize that he does have super fans, for one. It was his mistake for showing his Google Maps. It was his mistake for even saying that in the first place. And it was his mistake for the way he treated her. And you know what? That hurt her for a long time. And then to be constantly ignored after that and embarrassed, the entire internet went after her and told her that that she was a retard. You know, like she was literally this girl who had mental health issues was a victim of cyberbullying because she did what she thought was a challenge. You know, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get through this video. Arlee was a nice person. She was a good person. And she had a good heart. And she's very smart. She did not... Her death was painless. I can tell you guys that. But this is a lesson that everybody needs to learn. Be careful how you treat people, because you never know what that person's going through. When somebody cuts you off in traffic and you want to go and give them the finger and say, hey, screw you, you never know what day they're having. What if they just lost a child? You know, we all need to start to learn to be really considerate of other people. No matter if they're in the wrong, if they're a jerk, whatever. Even if people are bullies, even like a social repose, I think he's a bully. It's hard for me because it's like, well, maybe he's been through something. It's like I'm so torn. But all I know is that the girl who helped her do this, I hope she rots in hell. And for Arlee, it breaks my heart that she truly felt that that was her last option that she had. I'm really, really upset about this, and that's why I haven't posted in a couple days. But I'm gonna get back to posting. I do want to try and send her family like a care package or something like that. I don't know what to do. I want to do something I can to help, but listen, please, life is short, okay? If you are ever feeling depressed like you want to hurt yourself, please, please, please tell somebody. Seriously, please tell somebody, because you know what? This girl and the issues that she had reminded me so much of myself. And then I thought back to my suicide attempts. And now, like, the pain that her suicide caused so many people, I just think, seriously guys, please, just be more please, when you see somebody, and you can, and he knew right away that something wasn't right with her. And I'm sure he could also tell that she wasn't a threat. You know, but, and for Christ's sakes, he couldn't have just given her the damn glass of milk? Like, come on, go inside, pour a glass and bring it out. If I don't even know if I can talk about this anymore, because honestly, I really am upset about it. I'm really upset, I'm really hurt, and I have been crying about it, because it's not like, she's just some random person that I heard about. Like, she did become a Patreon of mine, and I became a Patreon of hers, and a part of my Patreon is that I talk to my Patrons. That's a part of the deal. I talk to them, I give them my cell phone number. Like, I'm really, really, really upset. Guys, like, I have had so many people that I know in my life commit suicide, and I hate it. I hate it. And as for social repose, at least if you're gonna monetize the video, then please do something with the money. Like, do something, like if I think I might end up doing it with this one, because I probably won't make much anyways. But I will take a video of me showing what and if I even do make anything off this by the end of the month. Actually, I think that we get paid in like from now, and as long as I have this video up, if I make anything off of it, I will continue to put that money towards either her family or some type of suicide prevention, because I've been there myself. Just please, if you're, and as for the girl who helped her do this, you are sick. You are so sick in the head, and I hope that you rot in prison, because you are getting sued. You will be getting sued, and you will be going to jail for assisted murder. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I can't talk about it anymore, guys. I can't. I'm sorry. I need to move on from this topic right now. Because Arlee and me have every single mental health illness in common, almost. Even with our kids, like, even... Everybody just send a prayer, like, you know, say a prayer for her family. And don't ever feel like that's your last resort. Because life is short anyways, okay? Life is very short anyways. And everything gets better. I promise you guys, everything gets better. Even if I don't believe it myself sometimes. For somebody to be in that much pain that they feel like they have to end their life. And you know, if Richie had answered her, and Richie says, you know, I'm not saying that might have stopped it, but it damn well would have made her day. You know, we all really need to be considerate about the people around us and how they're feeling. And I wish I could have myself even talked to her a little bit more, because I know how she feels, because I do have the same issues, and I don't really know what to say. I'm glad that the way that she did it, at least she didn't feel any pain. And I'm so sorry for her family. And for the girl who said she was a psychopath and nobody cares, I really do hope that nobody says that about you one day. And just because I feel like she deserves a shit ton of hate right now, I'm going to show you guys her YouTube channel. Because actually, if you go to Richie's video and skip his ads, it's right here under mine. Hold on. Let me try and pull it up. I'm literally a mess over this, and I have been. Yo, this is the hard part about being on YouTube, is that you meet so many people and you learn to connect with them, and then something like this happens and your heart breaks. So under my comment, she's the first person to comment, and this is her page right here. It says Becca Ann. I want it to, oh, hold on. Come on. I'm going to cut this video out here because I can't really talk about this much anymore. I will screenshot at the end of this month. It's December 19th. So by January 19th, I'm going to screenshot any money that was made off this, and that money is going to, and then I will record me doing it on my laptop, sending it to her family. Bottom line is, if you guys ever feel like that's your solution, just keep in mind how many people you're hurting. Because you may have taken your own pain away, but you just made... Now everybody's sitting here wondering, what could we have done? Alright, I gotta stop this now because it's really, really, really too hard for me. Alright, see you guys. You know what I decided? I am gonna make a follow-up video on this. With more details. Because I think that people should know how words affect people. And I want... People are gonna get mad when I say this, but I do want to... Oh, it's gonna be hard for me to say. Richie, you did play a role in her depression. Okay? I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Because I know a lot more than other people do about what happened. This is just going to be part 1 of this video. But I don't think he should be too hard on himself, because he's still young and learning. But it's not his fault. But he could have handled things a little better. I'll get into that in the next video though. Okay, guys? I love you guys.